What's up, y'all? Let's talk a little bit of Clipper talk right now because it's really interesting. I just was on Bleacher Report. They have an article and it says, "Is everyone overlooking the Los Angeles Clippers?" And I would say, I hope so because this team on paper is special. It's overflowing with talent right now. But unfortunately, it's also overflowing with tears because these guys is crybabies like no other in the league. I've mentioned this before on some videos, but the way they act is a big part of why they lose to the best. And I'll tell you this, they win on talent. They plug a lot of holes. I mean, you got J.J. Redick, a great shooter. You got Chris Paul, one of the best all-around point guards. You got Blake Carrot Cake Griffin out there who can do a little bit of everything but play defense. You got DeAndre Jordan that can do a little bit of everything but play post-up offense. And they're athletic. They run the floor well. But I'll tell you what their problem is. Blake Carrot Cake Griffin thinks he's the Terminator of NBA basketball. He thinks his shit don't stink. He walks around with a blank stare. He walks around like people owe him something. And he hasn't done shit in this league. Tell me I'm wrong. CP3, Chris Paul, very talented. He's been in the league a long time. He's got a lot of all-star games under his belt. He's got a few playoff games under his belt. He's won some playoff games, but he hasn't won a title in all those years. He cried his way out of New Orleans. He came over to the Clippers. He almost was a Laker. And now, I don't know what's happened to him, but over the last 2 or 3 years, he looks like one of the angriest players in the league. If men had PMS, you'd think that Chris Paul was on PMS every day of his NBA life right now. Because this guy just complains. He had the speech to one of the refs recently. He got 2 T's in a preseason game, folks. He got thrown out of a preseason game for whining. And his line is, "Oh, I'm a grown man." I hate when guys throw that one. "Well, you don't need to talk to me like that. I'm a grown man." They the refs of the game. They all older than you. They've been in the league 20 years. Give them their respect. It has nothing to do with being a grown man or not being a grown man. They don't owe you shit. If they missed a call, they missed a call. Get over yourself. And Chris Paul walks around like he's in the Wild West. He's got this swag like he's got 2 6-shooters on his belt and a thing of bullets around his neck. And he just walks around like this. "I'm Chris Paul, man. Don't give me a wrong call or nothing. No one can do me wrong." Bullshit, man. And he's also one of them guys that's big in the players' union. He's a politician. He's a junior politician a la Derek Fisher. They're the same breed, folks. These guys that want to be president of the Players Association, president of the Players Union, they all dirty birds, okay? Power corrupts, they say. They try to play this image up that they cool, calm. But I'll tell you what, this guy, Chris Paul, he would trip a guy. He would poison the best player on the team if he had the opportunity. That's how bad he wants to win. And it's detrimental to the team because he stops looking at himself in the mirror and starts pointing the finger at the refs, starts pointing the finger at injuries, starts pointing the finger at other players. That's why DeAndre Jordan almost left. And I'm telling you right now, they don't have the makeup, folks. They're not going to win the finals with this group at all. And I'm going to tell you right now, the 2 cornerstones, the 2 best players are at the bottom of it all. And if they was on other teams, it would be the same thing. What they need on this team is an overhaul next year. DeAndre Jordan's a piece. Blake Griffin's a piece. Chris Paul's a piece. But together, they poison. They whiners. And I'll tell you who's the king culprit of it all is Doc Rivers out there like this. Like he's Superman. He walks around the thing. He's got a hoarse voice all game because he's complaining. I'll tell you what, if I was the refs, I would talk about getting him thrown out of the league or suspending 5 or 10 games just for how fucking annoying he is to watch or to run a game with. Tell me I'm wrong on this. Clippers, you have no chance in hell of winning the title. I wouldn't put $1 million on it if the odds was for you or against you because it's not happening, folks. Tell me I'm wrong on this. I know I'm a Warriors fan. I know I'm biased. But this crap that we're overlooking the Clippers, I don't buy it for a second. They don't got the makeup. They got an attitude problem. They have a bunch of prima donnas out there. And it's a boy band ready to get broken up. Tell me I'm wrong. Like...